Order.
Thank you, Chairperson. The Honorable Minister, the title of your department, Justice and Constitutional Development, is worthy of close examination. Not only is it to ensure that there should be justice, it also provides you with capacity to introduce amendments of the Constitution where these are absolutely vital for justice to prevail. Now, our country is in a situation in which Ecuador found itself sometime in its history. Having introduced a constitution similar to ourselves, 3 legs and so on, it found at some point that there was no mechanism to control public ethics and individual moral behavior. And that arose as the result of circumstances similar to what are arising in our country, where somebody like Andris Tatani could be shot in the middle of police, but nobody could be held responsible. Where in Marikana, for instance, people are shot and killed, and it takes us years and years to establish, but really what has happened. Whereas in the case of the national goalkeeper Meyiwa, is shot in the middle of a number of people. But to this day, we still don't know. It's almost a year now, I think. We don't know why did that happen. And of course, one can give so many examples. This has not to do with the law. It has to do with moral ethics, with individual behavior. So for instance, when the police have a crime like that has been committed, who are in charge, who are supposed to investigate, if they don't want to investigate it, and they find all kinds of excuses, that kind of thing must be addressed. And the Venezuelans, what they did, the Ecuadorians, I'm sorry, what they did was to introduce what they called national equality councils, enabling the people, if they had elected and sent people to do work or employed people to do that, when they didn't do so, they provided the people with these structures, which made it possible for the people to take action and correct that. We are seeing excesses in our society, where our communities, frustrated by law enforcers, injustice and all of that, are failing to do so. And that's why we are seeing communities taking law into their own hands. Because unless we provide them with capacity to do that which those in power are failing to do, they will do these excesses. And then we punish people ultimately who are trying to achieve justice. And when established structures fail, they must act in this way. It's important, sir, that this issue should be confronted. At the present time, many of us are asking, is the case of Meyiwa going to end up like so many where in apartheid time, you would say, the court would say, well, we don't know who did this, nobody is known who's done this, and nobody can be punished for this. That kind of society can only end up in anarchy, in which people just kill each other as they choose. And we must arrest this process before South Africa collapses into an anarchical society and under your control, sir, under the control of your government. Thank you.